Somebody dropped a pistol in the back.
Yo, what's good, people? I'm the pride of the East Side, DJ
Dang, I dropped my pistol.
Wait, huh?
Oh, we live. My bad.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
You know what we doing today, baby? I'm live
again. I'm the pride of the East Side, DJ Stutter.
I'm Radio Rahima, the uppity project chick. Praise the Lord, y'all.
Y'all know what it is, man. I represent the neighborhoods around the world. It's your boy, Wild Neighborhood. Stand the fuck up, man. How y'all feeling? Smash case in the building.
This is Bar for Bar.
Heir to the throne, suffocate so your heir could be gone. Big dragon, Charmander when he grown. I see my future like Raven Simone. They Raven Simone, ask me how I'm gonna shock the top. I pin the ceiling like a doctor shot. I'm from the go where the blocks inside. You can't go if you're not from blocks. You see fire, but it's not gonna stop. I let her go for my abrasive style. Survive anywhere, just pick your town. See, they ain't want us now, they pick us now. They sat back while they pick up style. The world drill, now that shit just foul. They milked us, so we pick up cows. Young niggas from my city want the cheese and the cream till the shit got sour. They flocked us, trying to sell our power. Heard us, trying to claim go now. That shit weak, nigga. Niggas come to Chicago, trying to dibble in our streets, nigga. You don't even know where the fuck to eat, nigga. Niggas can't even compete, nigga. Stop.
It's time.
Don't want nothing if it ain't got no mouth sauce. Uncle Rim is out west, Harold's out south. I got a spot on City night full of chicken sandwich. If you know, don't ask about it. I might hit City Sports, get the mics. Travel up north, go kick it with the whites. Buffalo Joe's, go get some little shrimp, then slide out west, cause they got the cheap fifths. Niggas getting lit, gotta eat. Hit Maxwell, cause it's late and it's cheap. Really from the go, I don't do dispensaries. I slide out west just to give me a little weed. Or hit Maywood just to call up my plug. Slide out the dog and go kick it with thugs. Really love my city from the scammers to the clocks. Everywhere that you're not really riding around blocks, nigga. Really take you through a tour to my city. Be everywhere. Shout out to the burbs, shout out to the low end, east side, west side, north side. Pay homage to the motherfuckers who set the curb before me. Yeah. Don't get it twisted, I could be a brat. Crucial conflict, I'm with all of that. I could've served yay, but that shit too common. I'd rather rhyme fast, gemstones that I'm dropping. So think about it, you can go get your bands. When Polo G, you getting fly for your fans. See the huncho when they try to take your spots, giving all the beats if they try to take my chop. Yeah, do or die, if you try to commit suicide. Psychodrama with my crew provide. Cheap till I get super high. And they know we got the juice that the world gon' bump to the money tide. We stay fresh, we no bummy guys. Used to make the world dance, they don't wanna give us chance. We ain't never been a big just pivot where we stand, we just do it for the land. I'm just trying to get some fans, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Check.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to DJ D93. Shout out to Lotta Dragon. The name of that joint right there is
This Chicago.
This Chicago. We had to bring that back this week because we had a few technical difficulties last week. We made it happen though, and y'all see why we had to make sure y'all get that joint because that joint right there.
I'm glad.
Go ahead.
I'm glad you did bring it back, bro. Because I'm glad you brought it back because I was mad last week that the people didn't hear it like they should have heard it, but then they heard it how they should have heard it. And now I'm hearing how they heard it. So, you know, shout them out, though. Shout out to everybody in the building, wherever y'all at. Northside. Y'all look like y'all somewhere snowed in. If you ain't in the city, bro, look, I couldn't pull off my block. I'm going to just say that much. I got stuck on the end of the block down there. But I was able to park it. But I, slid into that motherfucker. I tried to get out this morning and go to work, bro. I ain't going to even lie. That shit ain't happen.
Terrible. I was out there shoveling the snow this morning, man.
You shoveled the snow?
Shoveled my snow, shoveled my neighbor's snow, helped the car that was stuck in the middle of the street, dug my car and my wife's car out,
Yeah. Did they hit your block though? Is you able, even though it does?
They came and hit the block as I was shoveling, which made it that much worse.
Wait, Joe, you live in the hood, bro. Way worse than look. That was some hating shit. That was some hating
I do live in the hood.
Pass my piss. Oh, my bad, y'all. My bad, y'all.
I do live in the hood. So today we got a
wait. What you say? Pass you your pint?
Pint? Wait, what?
I said my pistol. Y'all, shush. Keep going. Wait,
what?
If I keep dropping my shit, it's gonna fuck around and go off in this motherfucker.
Wait, you just up the pistol? I'm looking down. My bag. I didn't see it. Hold on. I'm getting
No, go ahead. Keep it moving.
How about we just talk about our sponsors?
Oh, shout out our wonderful sponsors, Supreme Creators Maintenance and Remodeling, man. Make sure y'all go check out their pages on Facebook and Instagram for Supreme Creators Maintenance. Make sure y'all hit them up. No job too big or too small. Let them know Smash Cash sent you. Tell them you heard about it on Bar for Bar Show, and they may give you a discount. I don't know.
Okay.
And shout out Reppin Clothing, man. REPPIN Clothing. Make sure y'all go check out the website, reppin.net, and grab y'all some of that dope gear, man. Y'all get in tune with it. Look, oh. Anybody else?
Make sure y'all check out Raina Ray's apparel at rainaray.com. Y'all can click on the link in any one of my bios. Get you some tops and leggings for curvy girls, or you can get you and your guy a matching unisex jogger. Take that shit back to the 90s, and y'all be dope as hell. No camel toe. That's my thing right there.
Listen,
your butt crack don't show.
Listen, I hear you, but I don't like how you promote no camel toe. I'd rather promote camel toe. Like,
okay, it's the time and the place for all that, but not while I'm in the gym trying to work out.
Shit, that motivates the gang in there, Joe. I mean, you know,
I ain't got shit to do with the gang because the gang ain't finna get me right. Shit.
I'm with the gang. I'm with the mom. What was you thinking?
Oh, wait, hold on.
Swallow this dick and swallow these balls. Swallow this semen.
Wait,
okay, my bad. Moving forward.
Damn.
That ain't the song. That's what I'm
hearing
in my head.
I wasn't ready.
Wait a minute. All right.
Taking it deep in.
Look, he lost for words right now. Like, what
today,
the fuck?
What we doing?
It's bar for bar, sir.
Yeah, that. Excuse me. Today, bar for bar, we have a pretty dope episode for you guys. We got Rhapsody versus NoName, two super dope female femcees.
One second, and I'm gonna do this because you're my man. Change that spelling on her name, please. It's an R-A-P, Rhapsody, no H.
You are correct. That's why I rock with you, bro. That's why.
You know, people be watching this, and we be on this show doing the whole show, and they be like, we say, they got all the points to be like, yo, y'all on point with this shit, but that nigga don't know how to spell.
That's a fact. They'll be like, Jane, how she spell her name? That is a fact.
Look, out of everything, you know what? We could have left that on there till we got some buzz off of it, but you know, my must be like, I don't be trying to catch no clickbait. I ain't no clickbaiter, but you know, they slow ass don't know how to spell over there bar for bar. You know, now we fighting all out in the streets and shit. You know, for nothing.
Somebody grab my pistol. Shit.
Radio Rahima, put your pistol in the purse and tell us who you took. Bar for bar, Rhapsody versus NoName.
Okay, hold on. Let me put it up. I had to get that I had to get that off my lap.
Jesus. And we are live, so
all right. Let me chill out. First off, I'm free on Facebook now.
Wait, what happened?
First off, I'm free on Facebook now.
They let you out?
God. Welcome home, folks.
Let me out. Shout out Mimi LeGrand, but she's like, I'm giving this. Look, let me tell you, I got out last night, less than 24 hours ago. Shout out Mimi LeGrand. She telling me I'm giving this shit too much energy, but I'm like, hey fam, this shit got to do with my podcast. And 10 other motherfuckers posted the same picture, but I'm the one that got booked. This shit deserves all my energy. I don't know.
Free the guys.
Not all of it.
You know, that could be taken two ways, though. You know that, right?
What?
That you just, like, snitched on 10 motherfuckers, kind of, sort of. Like, you know, you ain't say who.
I mean, I put no names out.
Yeah. So okay, well, I come on. They call that dry snitching. Then like,
oh, okay, well, shit.
It's
the
like
desert in this bitch.
It was like, yeah, I know 10 other motherfuckers scamming too, but you know they come get me.
But they only got me though. Like,
like what?
And I'm gonna be like, let's start.
I feel you though. I digress though, but let's go.
No doubt. Okay, so every now and then, you know, I thank y'all for putting me on to artists, which I already was listening to Rhapsody anyway, but I wasn't listening to her in depth. And it's like, man, that shit. I am really upset at the fact that the state of women in hip hop. Because listening to both of these two artists, I feel like women are in between a rock and a hard place.
Damn.
So it's like, you know,
what you mean?
You know, we get a lot of complaints now about how Black women are exploited sexually, the sexual lyrics, yada yada yada. But those same complaints are what's causing the albums to sell or the streams. You know what I mean? And it's like, okay, so we tired of it. What the fuck we gonna do about it? We gonna stop listening to them? No, we're not gonna stop listening to them. We're gonna listen for what they say next to see if the shit that they say is more outlandish than the other shit. You know what I mean? So, but then you have actual rappers and artists like Rhapsody and NoName, and it's like they really spitting some shit. You know what I mean? And what's fucked up is all the rappers, the female rappers that's out that's putting out, let's just say aside from C Girls, but they got their place in the game too. But you have the rappers like Big Lotto or Megan Thee Stallion that can actually rap, that are lyricists, that can go toe to toe. But we don't see that shit because it's just the sexual shit that's just promoted.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I like some of the sexual. Sometimes I can't listen to it 24/7, but I do like some of it.
No, it's fine. No, yeah, you're right. I enjoy it too. Well, it's like with Megan Thee Stallion. I'm starting to get bored with that shit because it's like
body yada 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 yada.
Okay, you know what I mean? It's like
because it's like because she like, I take your man, he spent his money on me, and I don't gotta give him none.
Like,
wait, hold on. Now he a goofy though.
That's what she's saying though. Every song, I got your money. I'm gonna put my vagina on his face, and I ain't gotta give him none. Unless I want.
Wait, she face sitting, and then the nigga ain't getting no play. He just smell it.
She give him what she want to give him when she want to give him, and she's spending his check.
His whole check.
His whole check is send him back to you.
That's the problem because he getting the check. See, she wants somebody who ain't getting no check. You just straight bum.
What if it's an SSI check though?
Sorry, she want a bum. Look, he say SSI. Oh God! What?
I was just sorry.
Okay, I'll go back to you.
Go ahead.
But no, so I'm saying it's like, you know, we all know how dope she is. If we look at her freestyles before she, you know, got big, we all see, you know, we can see her lyricism. We know that she's a dope ass rapper. We see a lot of these females are actually dope rappers. If we look at Lotto from when she was on, what was the name of the show?
The Rap Game.
The Rap Game or something like that. Like, damn, did you see how fucking talented she is with this shit? But now look at her image. You know what I mean? It's like, but then you got the artists like Rhapsody and NoName. And
I want to see some. I like that joint, but yeah, she be on. I'm with you. I should have played that so the people could see what you were saying.
Right. Oh God, you should have. Like, go ahead though. Yeah.
But then you have artists like Rhapsody and NoName, where it's like they know how to be sexy without putting out the overly sexual shit. You know, they know, they put out their lyricism. They show you their talent. They show you their skill. And when was the last time you heard one of them, you know, pushed up to the top or marketed in your face? You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, you have a lot of people complaining about the sexual shit, which is, you know, warranted, but people are also still listening out for that sexual shit and then saying, y'all don't have females out here that actually rap and all of this other shit. And it's like, yeah, there are females out here that actually rap. But when was the last time you listened to them? Why you complaining about these other motherfuckers?
Now this go to a question. I'm asking this because I want to make sure, because I think my first time really hearing a Rhapsody was during that time when they tried to get out on Cardi B, where Jermaine Dupri said what he said, and she came. Remember, Cardi B came back and was like, "Y'all don't listen to rappers like Rhapsody that's out here. Y'all listen to what y'all want us to do this ratchet shit." So I'm trying to remember this around the time that I first heard it, but I found out when I'm looking at her discography, she's been around for a nice little minute.
Yeah, she has.
So she was one of am I not mistaken? She was one of the rappers that Cardi B called out, right? Saying y'all need to listen to her, right?
She named a lot of women who don't rap explicit rap, right? Sexually explicit rap.
Right, I'm about to say it's all explicit if you say fucking bitch.
I mean sexually explicit rap. And Rhapsody was one of the young ladies she called out, but she was out before that. I heard of her around. She was working with Kendrick and Ninth Wonder, and she was part of like I heard of her early.
Now this is why I thought she was a West Coaster until I did my research. But go ahead, China.
Well, and you know what? I had learned that I had already heard Rhapsody. I just didn't know who she was. So you know how you just bam, you click one song on your app and bam, it just run off a playlist for you.
Right.
So I was already in tune with Rhapsody. I just didn't know who she was. You know what I mean? Now, NoName, she wasn't really popping up on my radar like that. So, but she's up there with my Solange genre of music. You know what I mean? It's like now she's got to be in rotation. My only question is, when the fuck is NoName gonna put out some more content? That's what I'm waiting for. So, so who did I take? Honestly, it was really hard. And not because one skill level is better than the others. I took Rhapsody because she has more content. And a part of me choosing the artist is a part of their evolution from beginning to where their shit is now. So Rhapsody been consistently putting out music, at least I saw since 2010.
Yeah.
On a streaming level, on a mainstream level. That's what I've been seeing. And consistently she's gotten better. NoName, we don't have a lot of content.
True that.
You know what I mean? But she's fucking dope as shit. Like, fuck, I cannot remember. Hold on. I gotta pull it up. The one song with NoName that struck me, but I didn't have a moment like this with Rhapsody because I felt equally through all the Rhapsody shit. NoName.
Equally yoked.
So like from the sad B-side girl, like, oh my goodness, when she started that shit out, and she called out all the female rappers, like, and it didn't matter. It was from the fucking Roxanne Shante to goddamn it MC Light to goddamn it Lil Kim. She showed respect and paid homage to all the way up to Nicki Minaj. Like,
oh God, oh yeah,
paid homage. You know what I mean? It's like you can't do nothing but respect that. But NoName has this song called Diddy Bop, and it reminds me a lot of Dragon song that you just played.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's the female version of it. So, like I said, man, Rhapsody took it, but I just need more content from NoName. That's all.
And I think we're gonna get something real soon, hopefully.
Man, I can't wait.
She knows she don't let nobody tag her, and we couldn't even tag her on this. I just had to literally type her name out. Like when we did the post, you can't. She don't let you tag her in the post.
Cause she ain't got no name.
This nigga.
I mean,
that's a good one.
I'm gone for the day, man. I'm gone.
That's a good one.
All right, so you took Rhapsody.
Wow, who you take, bro?
I take the bitter with the sweet. You know what I'm talking about?
Talk your talk.
I take a minute to hit the streets. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
What just happened?
You stop rapping.
Oh, you Gucci gang? All right. So, all right. So, like I was saying,
we all breaking.
In the process of me checking this out,
quick technical difficulties, but we will be all right. Let them figure that out. And I'm gonna just talk to y'all. How y'all been? Who on the chat? Anybody in here with me right now? Anybody live? It's just me. It's just me. Hold on, we're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back. I'm gonna play some music. How about that? We're gonna play some more DJ D93. Let's play this joint right here. Featuring Chanel True and Ye Nicole. It's called Drop a Bag. Y'all ready for that? Oh, you back? I was gonna play some music.
I'm right here. Hold on. Who is this calling me though? I'm trying to call me in the middle of a fucking show.
Are you gonna answer though? That's the
question. Hold on. We still live, right?
We definitely still live.
All right, there she go. We back down. All right, back down like SmackDown. They just changed it up. Okay, I'm about to say, hold on, fam. I like being at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just. All right, so
you remember what Megan
said? Back to what I was saying before.
You remember what Megan said?
Wait, right? What happened?
You remember Megan lyrics?
No. Damn. And I just had somebody spit that line to me too the other day. I'm like, what she say if he eat? And she said he about to fit. What? Hold on. Wait. All right, so look, right. Anyway.
Definitely a bottom feeder.
Come on, we're getting back to Rhapsody and NoName. Yep. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. When I like I said, y'all know we had this conversation a lot. I'm not too much one of them persons who go listen to female artists just because, you know what I mean? Like it ain't, it's a big thing or a little thing. It's just I just really don't go do it, right? But this one here, I'm gonna say they both gained a fan out of me. The first one I put on was Rhapsody, right? Because to be honest with you, I kept hearing this NoName. I'm like, damn, I hear this name. Where the fuck I know her from? Where the fuck I hear NoName from? Then I do my research and say, that's where I remember NoName from. The first time I heard NoName was on Chance the Rapper's Acid Rap album. The mixtape rather.
Talk your talk.
And they did the song called Lost together. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, damn. Okay. So now fast forward, when we put this one together, I'm like, all right, bet. Let me get in tune with it, right? So of course I go to Rhapsody first because I don't NoName it from here, so I don't want to do no favoritism first. So I go to Rhapsody. And I'm gonna say that first it was Welcome Back to B Girl, it's called? Or what?
Yeah, Return of the B Girl. Return of the B Girl.
Oh my fucking God. That alone, I'm not gonna even lie. I thought she was gonna fall off. Because you know how sometimes I'm gonna be honest with you.
They come out fast and
let's be honest. Like, say if you just get up on an artist, right? And sometimes it's a reason why we just getting up on these artists. Like, some people don't want to be real with it. Some people want to lie. But like, yeah, they might have a catalog out there, and you go check. Like, you be like, damn, that song hot. You go look up their shit, and be like, oh shit, they been out, and get to go and check all the other shit, and be like, okay, I see why they just getting on now, cause they was, they were learning. They ain't have all right there. You know what I mean? Like, but then you got some rare artists that you could go back on their catalog and be like,
oh,
damn, they been had it. Like, motherfuckers should have been listening to them. You know what I mean? That type of stuff. So, Rhapsody is one of them to me. When I went back to that first, I was like, all right, she go, okay, wait, pause. She good like this. She gonna fall off 2, 3. She got to. This is what we think, and this is what we expect. So I'm like, she can't, bruh. Some of the people she had on, I'm talking about. She spit. Look, let's name some of the people she rapped with. First of all, she done did some
on Return of the B Girl. Or you just talking about?
Just in general.
Okay.
Her catalog of the rappers that she fucking rap with.
Let's
from
go.
Big Daddy Kane.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she got Kane on the song, bro. Y'all know what that is to have Kane on the song. So to me, the title of the tape alone showed me that she was a student of the game. Because she said B girl. And then again, like you said, at the end of that, that was that the album that, at the end of it, she paid homage to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, damn, she is a real rapper. She's a real artist. She doing what the fuck she do. So I'm like, damn, she dope. I said, all right, let me go over to NoName now. Let me check out some NoName. So I like to go back and forth. Again, can't really go back and forth with them two because NoName don't have a long catalog like Rhapsody do. So I literally was just going into Rhapsody shit like I was looking for failure. How about that? Is that fun to say?
Yes.
Yeah, you got to find the flaws.
That's what I was looking for because I'm like, she gotta have a flaw because she dope right now. Like she too hot. Yeah, she too hot. And she can flow, bro. Like she hang with some of the best of them.
Shout out to Kalinda Hawthorne. I'm sorry. Shout out to Kalinda Hawthorne. She said
that's
she
my
enjoyed
mama.
the show.
Hey, mama. Hey, mama.
Hey, mom. How you doing?
But you know what though? I said Rhapsody remind me of the East Coast Megan Thee Stallion. You know how Megan Thee Stallion embodies all the Southern rappers in the female version?
Okay.
I feel like Rhapsody embodied. She was a student of that shit. And we heard so many different influences. For a while, she sounded like a female version of Mos Def.
Oh God.
And that was dope.
Great comparison.
Fuck. You know what I mean? It's like you can hear the influence. You can hear that she was a student. She paid attention and she executed her own style. That's all I got.
Stir it up. Yeah. So she, like I say, dope. NoName. I get to listen to her and her eccentric. I'm gonna say I like that word. Eccentric style.
Let's go.
Was dope. Like was dope, and also again, like if you like, we all from Chicago, born and raised. So I had to make sure I put that out there. So if you born and raised here, especially if you learned about our city. Like I ain't gonna just say you born and raised here, but like you really studied our city because it's a beautiful city. You learn about how jazz and how blues we play a big essential part in that shit, right?
Absolutely.
And so when you hear younger artists doing that type of music in their background, it's like you're a student of our city. I fucking love it, and to me, that's what it was with NoName as well. Now, what got me with both of them, and which I love with both of them, was the simple fact that they could both talk, because they both talked about doing the duet, all that. I got the trap feel right now, so I can't say what I want to say, but the way they expressed it and the way they said it, it didn't sound as ratchet as people always, you know what I mean? Like they don't get me wrong though, because I don't want nobody to be like, oh bro, you stunned. I like the ratchet shit too. But
I love the ratchet.
It's something about who can bring it to you in such a manner that she ratchet, but she's not ratchet. She's classy, and you know what I mean. You understand?
Classy ratchet. She's a classy ratchet, or what they like to call sophista ratchet.
Or back in the day with it, Bugetto.
All that. All that.
No, go ahead. Yeah, so that type of stuff. So they both was able to pull that off. Just like that. So at the end of it all, I'm gonna have to ride with Rhapsody because Rhapsody dropped the album her last one was pretty much the album. She's on Def Jam, right?
Let me.
Is
she with Def Jam and managed by Rock Nation?
That's what I loved about her, because she talked about Def Jam on. I don't think she was signed on Return of the B Girl.
This says Jamla.
Right.
The last album Eve was put out through Jamla.
But that might be like a subsidiary, or I don't know whatever word that is. But I gave it to Rhapsody only because, and it's only because she got more content. To be honest with you, like I couldn't like she'll win you over because you continue to hear her like more and more and more, and it's like, damn. Even when she talk about Lauryn, like she really paid homage to Lauryn Hill, Mary Blige, like all these artists, like it was just so dope. So like I said, I give it up for her, man. One time for the one time.
And then during quarantine, she put out 4 straight EPs. Like every week, she put out an EP. One was titled "Wisdom," "Unity," "Soul Sister," and "Too Lyrical." Did y'all see those joints?
Wait, what?
Yeah, she put out 4 EPs in 2020.
That probably came out directly on, because I forgot you fucking with Tidal, right?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see. And you know how they do that exclusive shit. If she do Rock Nation, they probably do, because I don't remember.
It says through UMG, which is Universal Music Group, but she put out 4 EPs. All of them look like they're about 6 to 7 songs long. One's titled "Wisdom," one is titled "Unity," one is titled "Soul Sister," and the other one is titled "Too Lyrical." Right. So,
nope. The last thing we got over here for her is Eve.
Mm-hmm.
Eve is the last album she
dropped.
That's
what I'm saying. That's all they gave. They ain't gave us none of the. You say what is? Oh, you know what they did over here? You say "Too Lyrical," "Southern Belle," "Soul Sister," and "Unity," and "Wisdom."
Yep.
They put them out as singles over here.
Mm.
On Spotify. Not to be giving these people credit like that, but they put them out as singles, and I didn't go to the singles because I was going into the album. Okay, bet that.
So content wise, this it wasn't fair, right? Rhapsody is flooded with content as compared to NoName, right?
Right.
But that's not our fault. But we here to talk bar for bar. And I love lyrics, I love spitters, I love bar for bar, and I love what both of these women bring to the game, right? I just felt like to get straight to the point, I felt like Rhapsody a little bit more seasoned vet. She's a little bit more like polished. I mean, the subject matters is very similar, but Rhapsody took it to that next level. It's like watching I'm gonna put this in sports terms. It's like watching what's his name? Tom Brady, and a young quarterback who trying to come up to like Patrick Mahomes, right? Patrick Mahomes is great in his own way, but he ain't the Tom Brady yet.
Yeah. I don't think nobody Brady, but I feel what you said though.
You get what I'm trying to say? Like what I'm saying is like you going against that right now. Well, to say that, I don't want to say, okay, let's do it different. It's like, yeah, we can't put in sports terms. Never mind. Because I watched the Kobe's and the LeBrons and all them guys.
And I was just about to say, I would say, and you know what? And I ain't trying to cut you off, right? But now this comes back to, it's crazy that you just said, the way you just put that, it made me go back to what Radio Rahima said episodes ago. Y'all go back and check it when we did Common and was it Mos Def we did them against, or Common and Talia? Where
I think it was Mos Def.
No, I think was it Talia? No, it's Talia, right?
I can't remember.
But anyway, how we explained it was, you know, I got down on Common a little bit because he was down in New York and shit. Y'all was like, because he had to go where the people was at, where they was already there with him. Is that the same shit with, like, even though Rhapsody not from New York, but she's East Coast, so she get that help. You know what I'm saying? Like, for those greats compared to NoName being here in the city, and we know how that go here. Like, we really know. You know what I mean?
I guess you could say that, but see, we could take this conversation a couple steps deeper, because coming from the Midwest, I remember us having a conversation with a guy, I can't remember the man's name, but he told us when we come from the Midwest, we got to be great. Like that's what defines us, is our greatness. Like,
yeah, I remember.
And they so used to us being great.
Yeah, because who he named?
Because he named Prince and the Kanye's and the Eminems and
all the niggas over east is great. So I would go down a list of great.
True, but
top lyrics that we put on these lists is from the east. You see what I'm saying?
What I'm getting at is like it's an unfair home field advantage, right? Like
exactly.
The home field advantage is filled with, it's where the league is at. right? You could get in the league coming from wherever else, but the home field advantage is like if I'm an artist from New York and I'm in New York, I got every artists damn near from who's still around who I could holler at and get some game from or whatever. I could still pull up on Pete Rock and I could go holler at whoever else if they rocking with me. You know what I'm saying? I could build that relationship and that rapport, and they can mold me and help me get my thing together. Like Chicago, you got to find somebody who's been seasoned enough to be able to help you, and y'all might be on two different trajectories. So yeah, it's an unfair home field advantage.
Is it the bag too, though? Is it that we don't respect the bag over this way?
No, I don't think so. I mean,
maybe. I mean, like we got it. Like we've been to events. I ain't trying to jump off the subject, but we've been to events where we got crucial conflict in the building. Well, some people don't know him, and that's a fact too. To him, we know him. And our people in our age group know, but some people know him by name, don't know him by face. You know what I mean? Like that type of stuff. Or don't even, they just heard the name and be like, wow, well, do you guys say crucial conflict? You know what I mean? Like, or they're being like, we got them. But again, is it that the bag is not reached? Because we don't have Kanye here. Now, the person who we do see around a lot more is Chance, but, motherfuckers don't, they feel like he ain't got that street influence. So, you see what I'm saying? Like, it be...
It's all kind of different levels. It's all kind of different, that's a whole different conversation.
Right. Go ahead, get back. I ain't want to pull us off.
No, you good. So I took Rhapsody because I felt like she's a little bit more polished. I like NoName. I got in tune with her, like you said, off acid rap. It reminded me when I went back and listening, and it was like, oh, that is her on acid rap. But what really got me back in tune with NoName was when she just recently came out and spit some bars towards J. Cole. Well, they was taken towards J. Cole. I don't know if it was directed at him.
She's from North Carolina, though.
Well, it's that whole not Rhapsody. I'm talking about NoName spit towards J. Cole.
That was her who did that.
That was her. Yeah, saying like they speak all this black power and black this, and then they ain't on the front lines. That was NoName.
Okay.
Yeah. And so she's perceived more these days as an activist than an artist. So that's probably why we ain't got a lot of content too. And then when he came back and spit at her, they was like, "Oh, so you ready to do this?" But so that was a whole nother,
But he was out in the field though. That's the crazy part. J. Cole was out there.
And you know how that go. Everybody would expect you to do a lot more than what you want to do or what you even feel like you're capable of doing. And that's a whole different thing. But I like both of these artists. And to speak on this sexually explicit content and why it gets pushed more, like it's on you as a person, right? Like it's sad that it's harder to find the more conscious music, the more the music that's not always pushing towards the ratchet. But let's be clear: are you going to the club to hear cool, like consciously push music? Do you want to go out and hear that, or do you want to go hear WAP? Like to throw that out there, like what you want to hear when you go to the club?
No. See, that's an unfair statement that you said.
No. I'm not comparing. I'm not comparing them to say.
No. I understand what you're saying. What I'm saying, and when you in that aspect, what you put it in, no, I would not want to go hear that because I'm trying to get some ass shaked on me. True enough. But what happens is the conscious music don't get where it comes into play. It don't get played on the radio. It don't get spins on. And you know what I mean? Like you gotta go find this shit. Like whereas you turn on anything, you hear shake that ass, walk this, wet that. Like every time you turn on some shit. Go ahead. My bad.
Even commercials and shit. You hear shake that ass, twerking, all this shit. But so what I wanted to say was one of the greatest times is the era that we were able to come up in music. In the early part, no, we weren't able to club like that because we were still kids. But yes, you could still go out and enjoy Uncle Luke, A Tribe Called Quest, Miss Chalet, and whatever else in
Karen
the
White.
club.
You can hear
Karen
Bobby
White.
Brown. You can
You could
hear
enjoy all that in a
Wu-Tang
club.
Clan. Everything.
So it's like,
fact.
no,
when
you're not
Wu-Tang came
finna
on, they said
hear.
it's going up. Chance going there. Oh, my bad.
So now, I mean, no, you didn't want to hear Uncle Luke all night. Pop that pussy, pop that pussy. No, you did not want to hear that shit all
The
night.
nigga be too sweaty at the end of that one. Like, God damn. Like,
and we don't even want to forget about the epic mixtapes that came, the mixes that came in and sent the party up. So yes, there was a time when you went to the club and was able to get the ratchet shit along with the conscious shit, along with the local shit, along with the fucking reggae shit, along with the slow jam shit, and your whole night led up to you getting some ass. Like,
that's
you were able to do that.
But what I was getting
shout out to DJ for that though. Shout out to
but what I was getting at though, because it's only a handful of us who still understand the art of that, right? It's only a handful of us who know what that means, that you could play some of everything and everybody get that share love. The thing is with music and this sexually explicit push music, or not just the women from the women aspect, even the men, there's drug induced music that's being pushed. I feel like it's all a big marketing tool, right? Everybody's going to push what's popular to market whatever that is, whether it's a product, whether it's a or whatever, right? Like to get their show popping, that what they only pushing popularity instead of originality, which is what's diluting the whole entertainment business, if you ask me. But that's just my opinion. You know what I mean? But again, I took Rhapsody. I'm sorry. And I also want to say this though, like I feel like women deal with that bullshit when it come to this, right? When it comes to pushing sexually explicit music or conscious music, right? And they gotta find that balance, right? And I'll give you a great example of this. Like, let's think about Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj music. You first of all think about her name, right? So you automatically go into something sexual.
Which she gonna come with that big old ghetto booty.
And her music though, she gonna speak that, but on that same album, she's gonna give you some bars. She's gonna teach you something about her. She's gonna teach you something about her fears, whatever it is that she's going through. It ain't just always been sexually driven. Think about the song she got on there with Nas, or when she got on other songs with people where it wasn't that. She just wanted to show she was a rapper.
Those songs, a monster when she jumped on that monster joint with all them. Right. She like, hold on, all these niggas on here.
Like, let me spit my bars, right? It wasn't about no nothing, right? It wasn't about no sexually driven nothing, but she had to find a way. And another example I want to give is and I know I'm watch wild face when I say this, Jay-Z, right? Because early Jay-Z, it's all drug push. It's all drug induced, right? You hear the drug music, you hear the club culture. Later on, you always heard you heard some jewels and gems in it. Now it's like, I ain't gotta push that. I'm gonna push, my truth. So I guess it's a time and a place for everything. We need the righteous. We need the ratchet just like we need the righteous. Like we need that.
Since you're gonna use Jay,
damn,
let's use
ratchet and righteous.
Let's use his infamous line that he always said, which pays homage to Chicago. He said, "I could write how you know it. I could write like common
sense, but I've done 5 million. I ain't been rhyming like common sense."
There we go. Only you can do it. Like I allow you. Yeah, only you. But yeah, that right there, he paid homage to the city on that as well. So, and then, you know what? Look, one thing about Jay that I've learned from watching him, he always said he had to get behind enemy lines to help us. Mm-hmm. So to do that is you got to learn them. You got to infiltrate them. We always have a problem with doing that because we could go over there, but we don't never know how to come back.
Yeah.
He's been able to successfully go over there and reach back. So anytime it's some shit, like all the shit that they talking about, like I keep hearing about this hip hop, healthcare, and all this. They talking about hope happens.
This hip hop union. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I hope happens because you have these big names. They got these so-called billions of dollars. Look, shut this shit down. Become your own. I'm with it. Like, I'm with it. Take the power.
Let's go. So, what the polls were saying?
The polls said the big booty girls don't need to be up there. They only taking the slim chicks. Not those. My bad. The polls, everybody ran with Rhapsody pretty much.
Yeah.
It was
Rhapsody.
crazy. It was a crazy Rhapsody thing. Shout out NoName though. She won't let me tag her and shit. I don't know why. No,
she ain't got no name.
She's
telling you, no name.
Like,
don't tag.
She's like, I ain't with none of that. Don't tag me and shit. Like, y'all got beef, y'all gonna have beef. Fuck that. Like,
Radio Rahima, hip hop news.
Who child do I?
Wait, do
you? Rest in peace to Cicely Tyson.
Rest in peace.
The iconic actress, activist.
Everybody auntie or grandma.
Man. She passed away this week. To be more specific, she was born December 19th, 1924, and passed January 28th, 2021. So
wow, that's crazy. That's a long time.
97, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what? Not to make a joke about this, but I really wish Black people would learn to. So, of course, when somebody goes way before their time, it's devastating. But when you have somebody that's knocking 100, like, no, they did not get taken away from us too early. They have lived a century, damn near. Like, that's it.
This child here.
That's it. Like,
but who's to say? Because we don't know. We don't. What is the time? Damn, something's in my eye. My bag, y'all.
I mean, we don't know, but from 1924, she didn't witness a lot of shit and survive through it. Like, come on, it's time to rest. It's time to rest.
She lived through everything. Like the 40s, she lived through both world wars.
And she got a chance to see the first African American vice president, female vice president, and the Black president. Like, yeah, she received the highest medal. If y'all saw that, that a civilian can get. The President Obama gave her the Medal of Honor. So so yeah, she has lived a full life. True that. So.
Shout out to Tyler Perry for keeping her. Not that her career was dead or nothing like that, but he kept her, in front of the camera.
Mm-hmm. So, had her speaking real shit.
Y'all
remember that? Y'all remember that?
Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Was that the movie?
Yeah. The family where they had the whole family
reunion. Yep.
He broke it down like and really went there on them like school them, Cicely, school them, auntie, grandma.
Yeah. Young man, pull your pants up and women, y'all gyrating.
Now hold on. I had to pause it there. Don't stop them from gyrating on me now.
You gotta relax.
Oh, look.
You gotta relax.
So the first time that I was introduced to her is I seen the movie for Miss Jane Pittman. Actually, I read the book and then I saw the movie and I'm like, damn, maybe we related. But the real Miss Jane Pittman, not Cicely Tyson, though. But I thought maybe I was related to Cicely Tyson. I was a shorty.
Okay. All right. We're gonna keep that to ourselves, right? I mean, well, everybody else is watching though too. So
I'm just listening at this point.
Okay, so next in our news, this whole T.I. and Tiny situation. Y'all know we have to talk about this shit.
I'm gonna go. I got to go.
This Sabrina Peter person has apparently threw a rock through Tiny and T.I.'s glass house, and this shit is shattering secrets every fucking where.
Jesus.
At this point, there's over 100 women alleging sexual.
Wait, it went up to 100 now?
Over 100 women alleging sexual misconduct.
So are they finna do a Survivor Tiny and T.I. then?
That's what they're trying to work on doing. They're trying to work on doing a documentary. And so then their friend Shekinah Joe. So apparently she was trying to defend them, but she ended up going live and making the shit worse by implicating Sabrina as a recruiter. So
Sabrina was a part of their three. So she used to be their girlfriend. So this could be considered an angry girlfriend gone bad.
Hold on. This is I'm gonna wrap it up because it's not too much. There's a lot of rumors flying out about this there's possibly underage girls, that this is like an Epstein situation, but none of those have been confirmed because really no one has come forward. This is all going on the word of Sabrina. So we're just really gonna wait, I guess, to see if people come forward. But this is what Sabrina said. I told this story this week because I was just tired. I was tired of him acting like he was for Black people. But me knowing the level of victimization he does to people, I just think T.I. and Tiny are animals. So it's like, I've been felt this shit in my spirit about T.I. Like, the motherfucker just tried too goddamn hard, and this is my personal shit. He just tried too goddamn hard to be this, good man and good father. And, I spend time with my daughter because, that keeps her away from thought activity and all of this other shit. And it's like, bruh, the example starts at home. You done displayed a shitty example from the jump. Like, how the fuck we supposed to take your word for being a good ass dad and you can't even lead by example in your own home? I've been felt this shit. Damn. I'm sorry, y'all. Moving forward.
Wait, hold on.
No, we can't just move forward after you say something like that.
No, because we're going to have to combat everything. But first and foremost, though, right? Ooh, when I saw this and I did my reading up on it, because, I got to read up on it. Like, shit. This shit is getting very interesting, right?
Yeah, it is.
To the point, I don't know if y'all saw, the Sabrina chick went and paid for a lie detector test. And took a lie detector test. And then she showed the results that she's passed the lie detector test. And I think she showed the questions. This shit is getting crazy. Now, also what she showed, because the crazy part about it is when I first saw it, I was able to go on her IG. It was still open because it was just dropping. Now her IG's been cloned. It's been shut down. And in the IG, the original one, when they were showing it, they were showing she got messages from other females. And, they're going a little bit in depth in the story. So certain parts of the story make me, at the beginning, they all sound the same. So I thought, like, it could be constructed. You know what I mean? Like, then you get other people from the outside, there's dudes, not even a female. This dude that was like, nigga, I've been around. Yeah. Then some of them saying they know Sabrina. And if she doing this, they pissed her off. So because what she doing is in other words, he said she telling the truth, but she wouldn't have told it if there's something they didn't do. Then you go back to the friend saying she was the recruiter or she was in there as well. So it sounds like it's a girlfriend, an extra girlfriend gone. They told her they didn't want her no more or something. We through with you. Or what could it be? But now it's like, and when I'm not gonna go into the stories of what they said about this man, because again, it could be all rumors. We don't know. I'm not there, but to be clear, it's some fucked up shit they saying, bro. Like, and that's fucked up if that's really man. Like, I'm not gonna even lie to you, like that. And they saying, but in these messages, they're saying, "Oh, y'all think T.I. the motherfucker is really Tiny." This is what.
So this is what I'm gonna say. Like, I ain't there. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't condone no hurting people or nothing shit like that, right? I wasn't there.
You condone threesomes though?
Yes. If you want to have a threesome with your people, do what y'all do. That ain't my business, right? Like, that's what y'all do. That's what y'all do. What I will say though about it is this: like, I don't think T.I. tries to be a perfect man. Like, nobody perfect. Everybody know that, right? I think that everybody make mistakes. So you can't, when you say it, like, he try to live up to this example, or he try to say he want to do this, but he ain't displaying that in his home. Like, at what point do you do you give him room to make a mistake, or no, because he's T.I.? right? Like because he been to jail. Is that what you're saying? Like he been to jail or he did a few fucked up things?
Bruh, you have room to make mistakes, but the way that he pushes this shit,
it ain't that he pushing it.
The way he has room to make mistakes.
Go ahead.
Who going?
I don't think you like him.
So he has room to make mistakes. But the way that he pushes this shit, and the reason why I say that's just like, okay, so I kind of feel like this is a situation where we see the scene of Nino Brown fucking throwing fucking champagne on the bitch and shit, and then him trying to turn around and tell his daughter, make sure you respect yourself and don't let a man disrespect you. Like the shit, it doesn't make sense. When I say lead by example, I don't give a fuck what you out here doing in your nightlife. But your daughter done watched you. Hold on. Your daughter done watched you cheat on her mother, leave her mother for a side bitch. The side bitch came out telling the story. Those are the type of things that I mean you gotta lead by example. So if you can't lead by example, is that
that ain't.
So if you're trying to say that you're trying to spend time with your daughter to avoid her from thought activity, and it's like she's watching her mother go through certain shit. There is no avoid.
Hell no, that ain't a good. Wait. So that's like saying you gotta stay with the mother of your child.
No, that's not it.
Yes, that is.
No, that's not. No.
Like so what you saying? Because what you said is he cheated on her, left her for the side chick, and right, like,
and came back.
We don't know what happened with them. That ain't my business on their relationship.
Yeah, we don't know what happened.
What about the sex ring though?
We've seen this shit happen plenty of times in our fucking neighborhood where it's like, oh, I saw my mom get cheated on. I saw my mom get cheated on and she took the nigga back. Okay, so I'm gonna grow up and be the type of bitch that's gonna let a nigga treat me like any fucking thing. And then that shit, it's a cycle.
Listen, I'm gonna play devil's advocate. It's like, if you saw your mama do drugs, do that mean you gotta wake up and do drugs? You gonna grow up as a crackhead? Like, if you seen your mama was doing cocaine or crack, like, do that mean you would do it?
Some people are prone to that addictive behavior. It's not necessarily crack. Some people are prone to that addictive behavior.
I'm agreeing with that. But what I'm saying is, right, like, at what point do you take accountability for you?
But see, it's not necessarily about accountability. It's about the example that's laid in front of you.
No, well, okay, true. But
no. You know what y'all doing? Y'all don't realize y'all doing. Y'all both
saying the same thing.
Y'all argue. No. Y'all arguing nature versus nurture, and them are two same but different things, pretty much. Right. You see what I'm saying? What you're saying is, look, she's nurtured up into that way. This is the way she's watched her father do this shit. Why not be like what she saw her father do? You know what I mean? Like, that's the nurturing. You're saying by her nature, no matter how she's raised, inside of her should be like, hey, look, that ain't the way to go. Like, that type of shit.
Well, I'm not even arguing that. What I'm arguing is, because you're right. You are all right with what you said. But my point I'm trying to make is let people have room to make mistakes, platform or not, right? Now, if he got a sex ring and they got whatever they're going on, them people got to handle that, is what I'm getting at. But all I'm saying is, like, we can't crucify somebody for making a mistake, but then we want them to use that same platform to stand up for us. Like, and true. But okay, but that's what I'm saying. Down there in Atlanta, when they going in them restaurants and they getting, them people ain't, they getting racially profiled or not able to eat there and go there.
Stop like going to their restaurants.
I'm with you, but what they doing is they call it T.I. They DM T.I. Bro, they did, and he show up and
fuck they restaurants. Stop going to their shit. Stop patronizing these people's shit. This is the problem with us when we start pampering.
That's not the point I'm trying to make, though. That's a different conversation. What I'm getting at is, they asking a man to stand up for him because they show you seen the DMs, they asking a man to show up for him. He show up for him, and then we mad at him that he's showing up for him, saying he trying to do too much and he ain't living what he said.
I'm not, but what I'm saying is this sex ring. Go ahead.
digress.
I'm just gonna say, we've seen there are way more Bobby Christinas in the world than we would like to admit. For you to say just because a parent does crack, does that mean a child is gonna grow up? Yes, there are way more Bobby Christinas in the world than we want to admit. So,
and they might not just do crack. They might do, the different shit now is shit. These kids, like you just mentioned it, drug music. These kids don't talk about goddamn. These kids talk about the shit like it's the shit. Like, again, we don't get it twisted. It was talked about in our music, like but it was years down the line. I had to realize what the fuck. Like, I go back and I hear Biggie say, "Some make the X, make the say." We didn't at that time when he said that. If you knew about what the fuck he was saying, you was in that field over there. In the city, they didn't have. I
don't think he was talking about ecstasy when he said.
Yes, he is, brother. Yes, he is.
Because I thought he was talking about his
makes the sex spectacular. Listen to the words.
I hear what you're saying. I don't think if X was out, it wasn't popular at the time. That Biggie
for them it was. For them,
very possible. I thought he was talking about his ex-girlfriend.
No. Ask some of the artists around.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, they've been talking about this shit, but we didn't do this shit. Now it's popular. You don't even talk about X no more. X is like the little shit these niggas talk about right now. It's goddamn it. I'm off for perk. I'm off for this. Nigga, that's all the shit that got a prescription to it, brother.
Wow.
That you go to CVS or Walgreens or some shit to get, you know what I mean? Like, you can't get this without a doctor prescription because it's a narcotic. They want to see your
oxy. That oxy.
See, like, we got text messages when you was off your oxy high, so we ain't gonna talk about that though. We ain't gonna talk about that right now.
What y'all talking about?
What's next?
When you was off your oxy high, what are you talking about? Nothing. Go.
I'm gonna have to go on. Last but not least, fucking Wendy Williams done released that she had a one-night stand with Method Man.
Damn.
So she was doing an interview with DJ Sus One. And this is specifically what she said. The only thing I did, I smoked a blunt with Method Man while I gave him a bath, and it was a one-night stand. She also goes on to say the sexual encounter took place in the coke days, but wouldn't confirm whether meth engaged in anything but weed smoking. So, and I just want to say 50 Cent and Erykah Badu are both disgusted at this shit. So I just want to put that.
But see, okay, now I gotta talk on this because 50, I'm fucking 50 because he a troll, right? This is what he do. The picture he put up was the horriblest fucking picture in the world. But y'all got to remember, I wish we got to start working this a little bit more. We're going to work on this next time. You got to tell me your news earlier. But like, if we really had the clip of how Wendy looked when she came, remember on Martin?
Yeah.
Look at Wendy on Martin.
But that's what I was going to say.
Wendy back then when she was on Martin. That was the time when Meth knelt her. He didn't nail her.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say.
If he nailed her.
If he nailed her.
Well, I saw the interview.
He's not confirming or denying it, so he hasn't said anything.
Because he don't like her because of the shit, bro. Like,
now let's go there a little bit because now it's very possibly explaining some things to where if this night happened, he might have hollered at her during that night, and that's what she found out that is, what was going on with his wife or fiance or whatever she was at the time, and then went on the radio and talked about it. That's probably why he don't rock with her. I don't know that. That's just my.
So you know what you just said, right? I'm gonna break it down to you just telling me, and you telling the world that you saying Meth was pillow talking. That's what you just said, brother.
Or just looking to vent to a friend who happened to knock him down.
What friend? He just nailed her one night.
Yeah, but he obviously knew her. Like, it ain't just
everybody knew Wendy. She was on the radio on the hottest station.
Everybody knew him. Like, maybe they had a relationship prior, a cordial relationship prior. I don't know. It ain't my business, but I'm not trying to go there.
You just said
very possible. I'm just saying. I ain't saying that ain't pillow talking. That's just more so confiding in a friend. It's like if you was laying next to a girl and like, man,
laying. What do you lay on, brother?
Or not even laying. So y'all just sitting there talking, y'all around, and you get
sitting on the couch. Hold on, is you sitting on the couch?
Y'all could be in a car. Say y'all was in the car and you was just going through it in that moment. No, I'm a DJ, man. That's it.
Hey, shout out, look. I'm gonna just say this, cause I didn't think about the pillow talking shit, but I did think that's why he was angry, real angry. Like I done nailed you to the cross one time, and you out here got never telling my business.
Like we supposed to be homies. You supposed to be my homie. What the hell you doing?
You on that?
He knew the type of motherfucker she was. I ain't trying to hear that shit. He knew the type of person she was.
He knew she talked that shit. She be talking a lot of shit. I feel you.
All right. So that's all the hip hop news you got.
That's all. That's it. It's been a lit week. With just those two stories, it's been a lit week.
Shout out to Big D. Big D say meth pillow talk while laying on her big old pillows.
Yo. I hope. Well, okay. Look. Hopefully she ain't got them nipples. I told y'all them fake. Oh Lord. So they felt like a eraser. He was laying on them eraser ass nipples and shit, bro. He on the kindergarten erasers, flicking them motherfucker, and they ain't going nowhere. You go like this, the motherfucker like. That's how they go. You flick like, and that motherfucker just sit.
Hey, what music y'all listening to, man?
You know what? I was listening to Bone Thugs and Harmony last night.
Okay.
So
East 1999, my niggas.
I was lit with that shit. No
Think
name.
about back in the days when the year was 89. Oh, my bad.
And Rhapsody. I felt like some Chris Brown this week, and that's about it. Checking out that Smash Cash Radio on Spotify.
There's never a right time to say goodbye.
Oh, okay.
That's what
I mean, more like Yo when he had his list.
Okay.
So that was fine.
Yeah. Speaking of lists, I ain't hear none of y'all talk about Rhapsody list at all. I ain't hear none of y'all talk about that. But shout out Rhapsody though. She
supposed to talk about a list, bro.
Oh, you ain't here, brother?
I ain't say she ain't got it. I said we supposed to talk about it. What you want?
Hey, what was I listening to this week, man? I gotta go back into the files, bro. I ain't gonna even lie. Okay. Y'all want to know really what I was listening to, bro? I was listening to Sam Cooke. What? What? Bro, you gonna look away, bro? Look, I'm talking about
the executive producer just walked down here, bro.
So, shout out my boy Big Mike. Hey, what's happening?
He can't hear.
So yeah, I was listening to Sam Cooke, some Bobby Blue Bland. That's what Bryson Tiller. Drake.
You all right?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. I was on some
you
Drake.
Sound like you was in your feelings this week.
Hold on. DMX. It's dark and hell is hot.
Now
Tupac,
he gonna take it up enough.
Are you still down? Do you remember me? Like I was somewhere with this time. I was there with. This week been a plethora, and you know what we had to listen to as far NoName and Rhapsody. So yeah.
He said she got lips like Cindy Brady.
That was
it. Shout out to Big D. All right.
Oh God, I like it.
This week I was listening to some Plies, man.
Shout out Big D.
I was checking out Plies this week, man.
What? Hold on, the crackers. He talked about the crackers and shit.
Man, shout out to Plies. I listened to some Plies. I was on some Chi-Town shit. I was listening to Ange 13. Shout out to Ange 13. I was listening to some Lil Baby this week, and I also what's wrong? I listened to Lil Baby. I gotta keep little baby in rotation, man.
I'm surprised. So he pushing out your Jay-Z every week because you usually have a Jay.
No. I was getting there. I was listening to the Carters. And I kept playing a few times this week that Shine and DJ Khaled featuring Hov and Beyonce. Like that's my joint. And I listened to Homecoming again. Yo, I don't think Beyonce get enough credit for that Homecoming, bro. Like, and I'm talking about just the audio part, right? Like the audio part is like a movie within itself, but yeah, the Homecoming is crazy. Especially to hit the orchestra that she had, the live band, the live marching band, rather, for them transitions. That's what was catching me. Like, God damn, like she put that at this part, she did it. Like, they really put that together. That's a phenomenal project. So, that's what I was on. That's it, man. Where can they find y'all at on social media?
Radio Rahima or Radio Rahima 312 when Facebook ain't locking me down. On all social media platforms.
Y'all can find me at Smashcast Radio, Smashcast ENT. That's on Instagram. That's on Twitter. Go like the pages on Facebook. Download the Spreaker app. Follow Smashcast Radio. Check out the Top 10 of 10 Tuesday through Friday. And you can check out the Wake Up Mix Monday through Friday. Featuring our DJ, Pride of the East Side. Homeboy right over there. Hold on. He on that side of the screen. Right there. DJ MH Tutter. You know what I'm saying? And in a minute, y'all gonna hear shenanigans with Radio Rahima. So y'all make sure y'all get in tune with that. We got a lot going on. Download again, check out Spotify. You can check out the shows over there too. Smashcast Radio. Go follow us and just stay tuned in, man. We activated.
Follow me at DJ MH2 DA everywhere. Instagram, Twitter, like the page on Facebook as well. Check out DJMHTwitter.com. That's the website. Like he said, make sure you tune in to Smashcast Radio Monday through Friday. They hit me on the Wake Up Mix. I got a lot of shit happening right now, right? Check out Eastside Certified. Go to eastsidecertified.com. We got a couple interviews happening this week with Eastside Certified. And tonight, if you tuned into this live right now, tonight, if you could get out in the snow, if you can get out in the snow,
I was just about to ask that.
Pull up to the pyramid because it's still happening. Pull up to the pyramid in Hammond. DJ MH to on the ones and twos for Rock the Mic with Show showcase from Nard. Am I saying that right? Gennard Management and Deeply Rooted. Shout out to Deeply Rooted.
I see you, kid. I see you.
Rock the Mic with Soul showcase is happening tonight, and I will be on those ones and twos for that 8 p.m. to 12 p.m. Make sure you're in the building. That's it, man. Next week.
We up out of here.
We out. Love, peace, soul. This is Ba for Ba.